Certainly. We also, of course, are a border state here in California, and we're starting to hear from the acting Secretary of Defense here about some measures that they are starting to take already. Do you have any concerns here about some of these actions being taken at the border?
Well, yes, I do. I mean, the border, my colleagues who represent that part of California believe that it's under control. And frankly, I think there's a lot involved in the president's executive orders to try to comply with campaign promises he's made, but I don't think that's the proper way to deal with it. California wants to solve problems together in a bipartisan way, and we want a secure border. The measure that we had passed the Senate last year, as Senator Lindsey Graham indicated, was the most comprehensive border security package that we've seen in 20 years. I think that's the approach that we need to use instead of bringing members of the armed services to whether it's California or other southern border states. It seems to be an excess and not necessary at this time.
And for those watching, I would want to pass along here that you obviously represent a district there in the Central Valley. A lot of people consider it, right, like the breadbasket, if you will, of the world. A lot of our produce comes from there, and I know you rely heavily on migrant farm workers to do that. I also, but quickly before I lose you, I want to ask you about the Lake and Riley Act. It just passed here. Did you vote for it?
Yes, but, you know, I think it was horrific, the murder that took place, but we need to do other things to, I think, protect our citizens and to make sure that they're safe. And I hope that we'll come together on a meaningful border security package that I spoke of earlier. But let me say, California is the #1 agricultural state in the nation, and 3 million or so of our workforce are undocumented. And clearly, the fear that we see occurring in California in our agriculture community with regards to our workforce is real. And I think it's going to have an impact if we don't have some sort of balance in trying to provide legalization for our farm workers and for dreamers and for others who contribute every day and put food on America's dinner table.
And we know that they do that to provide a brighter future for their children as well. Congressman Costa out of California, I'd like you to keep me updated what you're seeing and what's happening there in your district. Let's stay in touch, and thank you for the time today.
Thank you, Kenya. Appreciate it.
Of course.